Got another big side-by-side in the shop. Shane with TCP came up from Tyler, Texas to show off some new products he's got. He is the guy that makes the billet steering racks, okay? That is your stock Canam Defender steering rack. That is his billet rack right there. He also makes tie rods. Bushings is one of the things that I always buy from him. So right here, you got your little bit of plastic, BS bushing, stuff like that. He sells solid brass and alloy bushings for your stuff. Nothing's worse than riding down through the trail squeaking all day long because the rubber's worn out in your stuff. But let's go over a few things on his side-by-side. Check it out. He's got a lot of stuff going on. He's running those 52s stacked on that Jake Moorhead lift, 8-inch dual ladder portals, the LED Creation portal lights, Thumper Fab 12K front winch, and obviously he's got some audio in there. Let's get in there and check it out. He's also making these billet handles right here for the limiteds and stuff. Outside and inside. Fits on both of them right there. Pretty slick stuff, you ask me. Put your name in there is what I'd do. Anyways, he's running that ES mobile audio roof with the Starlight. Plenty of audio in this sucker right here. And of course, you got to have the subwoofers in the floor. Waterproof until you get it in there. But we got the Big Boys Custom badges on there. Looking good, lighting up. He also has another Big Boys Custom. Oh, there it is right there. Okay, this clear belt box cover, I will always tell you guys that this is one of the best things you can do to a stock side-by-side, lifted side-by-side, anything. Just the simple fact that you can look in there and see your belt or see if water's in there when you're riding. Moving around here to the back a little bit more, this thing is massively tall, and I'm not doing it justice by walking around it, but I'm going to try and show you how tall it is. So I'm about 6'2" or so, and I mean, look at that right there. His tailgate, about 6'2" to 6'3" tailgate. I mean, this thing is massively big. It barely fit in my 10-foot garage door. Let's check out everything else he got on there real quick. So he's obviously got that Thumper Fab rear winch bumper with no winch on it for some reason. I'm not sure what's going on there, but he's got a hook just in case. But like I said, stacked on them 8-inch dual ladder portals from High Lifter, running that big lift from Jake. And Woody's light whips, this sucker lights up at night. I wish I could get a video of him at night riding around in this thing, but I don't want to keep him here too long. Either way, though, this guy right here, he makes billet handles, the billet steering rack, which he's obviously running in there. But just the simple fact that this is your stock steering rack compared to a billet steering rack right here, this will run you about $1,400 to $1,500 or so. You know, at some point when you're running 40s, 50s, God knows what size tires are going to be in the next 3 months. The steering rack is one of those cheap things that you can upgrade because either you're going to get a billet rack before it blows out or you're going to get a billet rack after it blows out. Go check him out. He said he would do 5% off on the stuff if you use code Ricky. I don't do a lot of promotional brands and stuff, but I actually use this product. I actually have this on every side-by-side that I own. I mean, these things right here are tested and true. I have ripped my frame and everything else to pieces on my Defenders, but I've never busted one of those steering racks. But either way, enough of that. I'm going to show you what this thing looks like from a distance. I mean, it is absolutely massive. I mean, just riding around on some 52-inch tires with damn near 16 inches of lift with heat and AC and the subwoofers in the floor beating the block down. You can't go wrong when you got something built like this. Between the link bars and the billet parts, you know you're safe. You know you're not going to break down. And honestly, it's an extreme amount of fun. I really hope anybody that ever gets a chance to go to an off-road park to do something like this takes the opportunity, because just getting out there in nature and riding around with your friends, having a good time, it's one of my favorite things to do. Really appreciate you guys watching. That is Shane with TCP's Can-Am Defender Limited right there. And damn, that sucker is big, boy.